And here are the open floodgates. Holy cow, guys. Okay, so we just passed $55,000. Hello, welcome to Crypto Atlas. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, taking a look at the charts here. We just hit 4 o'clock. That is a new daily candle. And boy, oh boy, as you guys can see, Bitcoin is popping like crazy. I mean, this just caught me off guard. I was setting up all my new stuff, trying to get ready for you guys, and boom, here we go. $55,000 on the daily candle close. We closed out just barely under $55,000. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button as well. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes. Click on the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video, and that way then you guys can stay up to date with everything. And that stuff, get off of the charts. Come on, we want to see what's going on. We want to see the movement. Oh, not that movement. Oh, good. Ugh. Okay, well, we're going to come back to that in just a minute. We're going to go over a couple of the quick things on the news. And yeah, so this video is going to be Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll have another video talking about some other cryptos for today. And I also plan on doing some stuff on stocks. Some news updates going on with AMC and GameStop. I almost said Game MC. Sorry. That wouldn't make any sense. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Okay, so heading over to Twitter first off. So if you guys want to check me out on Twitter, I do talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and stock stuff, and maybe anime things and stuff too. So I am over there at Atlas Official TV. You can see my little handle right below here. And what are people saying about Bitcoin today? One of the largest Bitcoin mining centers in the world, Bit River in Siberia, plans to double their power output this year. Guess what? They use mainly hydroelectric power and are already 90% renewable energy based. Yes, that's from documenting BTC over on the Twitter side. Absolutely love this guy or girl, whoever it is, right? We don't know. We already found out about Acker talking, we already found out about Acker getting into the Bitcoin scene, so this isn't really that big of a surprise. And then furthermore, JP Morgan, this was really interesting news. JP Morgan just mentioned Bitcoin for the first time in an SEC filing. They're launching a cryptocurrency exposure basket. When we actually look at this, we're going to notice a lot of similar names. MicroStrategy, Square, Riot being the mining company for cryptocurrencies. NVIDIA, same thing. NVIDIA now is making Ethereum mining rigs. PayPal, you got, just, the list goes on. So, and that's funny too. It says common stock of overstock.com. A lot of people are speculating, thinking that Overstock is going to be making an announcement tomorrow. I don't know where they're fully getting all this information from, right? One side was kind of saying like, oh, take a look at how much Bitcoin outflowed from that of Coinbase, right? But there's a lot of rumors going on that we might hear like Overstock making the, or no, sorry, maybe it was Oracle. Actually, I think it was Oracle. My bad. So we might hear an announcement tomorrow of some big company. And it might be Oracle, might be Overstock. I think it started with an O. But it could also not be. It could be something totally different. Maybe we don't hear anything at all, right? We'll have to wait and see. All right, continuing on. Another company has decided to put Bitcoin on the balance sheet. American Residential Warranty has teamed up with Gemini to invest directly in Bitcoin. Onward! Absolutely awesome news, right? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move over here. The next little bit of news. This is showing us for March 8th. There was an uptick for the F2 pool. For those of you guys that are not familiar with this, this is a mining company for crypto, specifically with Bitcoin right here. What we're taking a look at is the amount of outflow. And you guys can see there was a long period where they weren't really putting anything out. Then boom, everything started shooting up, and we've been having a lot of issues with Bitcoin price. Well, they started to cool down here a little bit as Bitcoin started to rise, and they did another 4,390 Bitcoin in one day of an outflow. Well, we're about to find out now. Did it go down or is it still high? We refresh the page here, and good. It's dropped down a bit, but it's still, I can't believe it. They're still doing thousands of Bitcoin a day. This is ridiculous. It's so much money that they're having go to outflow. I'm really surprised with it. So that's another 2,080, but at least it is a dip down from what we saw the previous day. Hopefully it's going to continue to go down lower and reach these kinds of levels again soon. That's what I would ultimately like to see. I'm sure a lot of other people would like to see that too. They keep maintaining this. It's going to be just nuts. Now, Ethereum, little update for you guys on this. It looks like Ethereum's long anticipated Berlin upgrade is set to land in mid-April. I was talking about some updates that were coming, and we're talking about like in, I think it was July to August kind of a period. Well, this is looking like it's more than likely going to happen mid-April for this update, with the first testnet upgrade due this week, according to a blog post by the project's protocol support lead, Tim Byko. The Berlin upgrade is scheduled to be activated on the mainnet at block 12,244,000. Which is expected to fall on April 14th. However, because the actual block time production can vary, the exact timing might change. So we're going to keep an eye on that. I will let you guys know as we go along. All right, quick side news. If you guys are wanting to get involved in the world of NFTs and you'd like to find something to purchase, well, good news, everyone. I am an artist and I have officially released my first piece. So very briefly, let you guys know. My first piece is titled Beyond the Conception. I'll go ahead and include a link to this in the description if you want to check it out. Now, you can place a bid. Just so you guys know, you may see the price right here for 548 Ethereum. You do not have to spend that much money and actually be able to acquire this piece. You can put a bid on, and then time will go on. But if you just want to straight up buy it before anyone else, that's the price that I set up with this. There's a description that leads in with it. You can learn all about it. I use mathematics and formulas in order to be able to identify the actual different elements in the picture. And then, of course, I did the artistic expression in creating the picture. The planet is not actually planet Earth. I did manipulations around to make it look like its own sort of unique planet. In addition to that, the size of the sun, for example, is based off of the $1 trillion market cap that we just recently hit yesterday, actually. For Bitcoin, the size of the planet was the number of circulating coins, and I converted these things using formulas to pixels. Same thing with the star in the background, quadrant, all that kind of stuff. But I have all the details of that in there if you guys want to check that out. Okay, now where are we at right now? Bitcoin went all the way up right here, pulled back a little bit, started to make a rally again, showing some green. These are all $100,000 or more on these purchases. Let's go take a look at the charts. Okay, 55,000. We closed out yesterday in the green. Things are still looking very nice. And with where we're at currently, guys, the only other days that we've closed above this day, okay, closed, was 1, 2, 3 days. That was it, because this day actually was closed out below. So we've had 1, 2, 3 days in Bitcoin's entire history that have actually closed out higher than where we're currently at right now. We do have a couple days running up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row of green. Volume has still been overall pretty low, as you guys can see down here. So it's starting to uptrend just a little bit more. I'm excited to see a big little push going on here, and I have a feeling that could very well be happening soon, guys. I mean, we got some earnings reports coming out from some different things for tomorrow, like AMC, I believe, is going to have an earnings report. Rocket might. I don't know. There's some other stock stuff that's going on there. But more importantly is today, the House of Representatives are reviewing the package plan for the stimulus that was now sent back to them. And hopefully by the end of today, we'll have an answer, because Biden said, like, hey, you get this thing on my desk, like, boom, I'm signing that thing. The sooner it gets to me, the sooner I sign it. So a lot of people want to have the security of mind of knowing that the stimulus checks have now been finalized, that we will be receiving this extra money, and then it's just about a full clarification of what date, right? But like knowing that for sure there's no more debate about what the amount's going to be, all that, we want security of mind, and we could end up getting that today. And I think a lot of people are getting involved in the stock market now because they're trying to prepare for it. People are starting to get involved into crypto because of it too. And once you receive the checks, we could see another uptrend too. So some people are trying to get in early before that stuff happens. So this is looking very, very bullish. In fact, what's funny is when I was looking up some information, learning about short squeezes recently, I'm looking at how this sort of lineup is going on. Even though we have consecutive green days, it's kind of looking like some people might get liquidated pretty soon. If there's a lot of shorts that are starting to go up here for Bitcoin, man, these people could very well lose their pants very soon, right? And so here we go. With where we're at right now, we do have a level of resistance at $57,622. Another level up above that, and guess what? We then have our all-time high at $58,440-ish. and then it's all time, and then we're like freedom zone, right? Price discovery zone. I'm a little bit tired. If I'm fumbling my words, I'm sorry, guys. I need to get me some coffee. $65,000 will be on the Fibonacci sequence. Let's get above that, baby. And on the daily, guess what? Today, if we go all the way up to $66,120, we will officially be right back on track with this purple line in the base zone, at least, for where we're going to $100,000. And that's based on when this first trend started to really push back in mid-December, right? So it actually started right back down here. So if we were on track with this, we would be looking at $100,000 towards the end of April. Some people are speculating, thinking that we could hit $75,000 to $100,000 by the end of March. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. You think that's possible? We got $69,000 as a high point, as a breakout because of the symmetrical triangle pattern here. If this decides it wants to go down, let's go ahead and cover these other points real quick for you guys. We have support at $52,672. Another level of support here at $50,117. That coincides with the 21 EMA. Those are going to be two key levels to keep your eyes on. Volume is going up trend here, but the volume is, but the RSI is pushing up. That's what I was trying to say. But we're not in the territory of being overbought just quite yet. So we're still looking good in that respects. The technical radars are suggesting a strong buy. So there's a lot of things in favor that we are in a bull trend, and we're still looking good, right? And we're still another day closure above that 21 EMA. So Bitcoin is looking very, very good. I'm not a financial advisor. Let me clarify that for you guys. A lot of you already know that, but let me just go and make that remark again. So please don't ask me directly what you guys should or should not invest in. Just look at this as like entertainment purposes. In the future, I might register as a financial advisor, but right now, take everything I say with a grain of salt. And, you know, I'm sharing the news. I do my own TA. Make of it what you will, okay? I've spent a lot of time looking at these charts, though. So here we are with Ethereum, and as this is still looking like a potential formation of a cup and handle pattern, we didn't really see so much of a dip yesterday. It actually closed out in the green, which is still good, right? If it keeps going up, great. Don't get me wrong. Right now it's a little bit in the red. So again, if it does pull back some right here, we start to form that potential handle pattern, and then more than likely going to have a continuation up. Things are still looking really good regardless. We do have resistance being established at $1,971. Above that, we have another level at $2,000 from a psychological standpoint. And then, of course, we have our all-time high of $2,040. Breaking above that, we are in price discovery zone. And then really, we're going to be trying to push towards that $2,500 mark next. If this decides that it wants to drop down, we do have support established at $1,747, another level at $1,704, and then the 21 EMA at $1,676. Yesterday's volume was actually pretty low. We're still seeing everything kind of quiet right now, waiting for that big push up. So seeing the price rise as we have with this low level of volume is actually kind of a cool sign, because once people start flooding in, hopefully it's for the green, right? A lot of these Bitcoins and Ethereums and stuff have been moved off of the exchanges recently, suggesting that they're being pushed over to cold storage. So there's less that's accessible to sell readily, right? And on the RSI, it is still in a median zone. It's not yet in the overbought territory, so we're still looking good right there. Technical radars are suggesting it's a buy, kind of leaning a little bit towards neutral. And I have a feeling that this is going to start pushing much more on the strong buy side. We had some good news recently with Ethereum. I'm still bullish on this as well. We have 4 days of greens right now. Nothing suggesting bad news, but hey, you can only have good news for so many days until somebody decides to rain on your parade, right? So hopefully we're going to hear another good day tomorrow. This could very well be a great week for us in general, but right now I'm leaning still on the bullish side on this, guys. So that's going to go and do it for this episode. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button as well. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes. Click on the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video, and you guys can stay up to date with these things. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought about everything today, and I will see you guys in the next episode.